Hi folks, well it's the middle of July now and it's throwing it down on my polytunnel, so I'll just give you a quick tour of how things are progressing. These are my climbing French beans and they're starting to produce loads of beans now, you can see. Little ones, and I've trained them across above my head, you see, 6 foot. So all the beans actually hang down. So you can pick them and there's absolutely hundreds coming, so these are called Cobra, this variety, and they're absolutely amazing. Such a heavy cropper, they're everywhere. So that's those. And I grow these little tiny dinky miniature cucumbers. They're only little, about 4 or 5 inches long, but they seem to come about all the way up the plant. Lots and lots of them, so they're quite handy. And then these are all my onions I'm growing for show. And if you remember, a couple of weeks ago I did a video and they weren't anything at all to speak of, but in the last 2 weeks they've just really started to bulb up. They'll be about £1, £1.50 now, and I'm hoping to get them to about anywhere between 3 and sort of £3.5, so in the next 6 weeks. But they've really come on really quickly. So that's for my show onions. I've got about 50 of those growing. I need to get about 6 perfect ones to batch. And then these are my daft silly super big ones. I've got one that's going a bit silly. It's not as big as I hoped it'd be. If you see the size of that one, it's about 18-19 inches in circumference, so it'd be about £4 now. So maybe it might get to about £7, £8, £9 maybe by September, so we'll just see. I decided to have a go at growing a sunflower, because I got these seeds off the internet. It's supposed to be the world's biggest sunflower. Well, the world's biggest sunflower head is supposed to be 2'6" across when it grows, but that remains to be seen. It's decided to start forming the head now, if you can see, just all the leaves are bunching up, so it'll be interesting to see how big that gets. And I've got a few leeks. My leeks are still growing in these tubes. Now I've taken the collar off the old giant leek plant just to give you a bit of a show. See how big it is. Look at the state of it. I've never grown these before. A mate of mine gave us a couple of plants to try, and I've just put it in a pot, and it's got to have a good, let's have a look at the length of it. 18" shaft and loads of big green leaves on it. So some of the ones you see at the shows are absolutely stupendous. They're like 3 or 4 feet long and about 3 inches across. So anyway, if this gets anywhere near them, I'll be really happy. So that's one of my giant leeks. You have to keep stripping these outer leaves off when they come loose to make a straight shaft, but pretty chuffed with it so far. It's a fair old thing, biggest I've ever grown. And then the old silly courgettes again. They're just never ending, these things. They just keep growing up and up and up, and you just keep chopping them. So you can't beat a polytunnel to get things growing. I've set off a second set of French beans off, so hopefully they'll be ready about October. And finally I've got a few chilies and peppers growing in pots. They're just starting to form little tiny peppers now, some of them, so another couple of weeks I should have some peppers on in these little chili plants. Just starting to form flowers now. So anyway, that's about it. Middle of July, raining outside but it's dry in here. That's it.